Hi my YouTuber friends, it's Scarpunk again with another video. And this video is more entail about depending on the system. They don't depend on the government for anything. Self-sufficiency is the key. Especially with the crisis going on today, you know, where things are kind of crazy. You know, we're living a crazy time. And this is the best time to be self-sufficient and take care of yourself. Don't depend on nobody. Take care of you. Take care of your own business. Do your own thing yourself. And you'll be better off, I promise you. Because if the shit hits the fan, after this sort of thing, the people who are going to suffer the most are going to be the ones who live off the system, the government. And I'm sorry to say, a lot of middle class are going to pay as well. Because they have high mortgages and high rent. Not to mention brand new cars and all that type of stuff. I think the people that's going to be better off right now are people who live in vans. Who live out their vans or RVs. I think those people are going to be more at ease. And I'll tell you why I think they'll be at ease. When you live in a van, when you live out your van or your RVs, or even tiny housing, or living alternatively, even in a studio, a small studio, for $400-500 a month at least, a studio, you can beat this. You can beat this because a lot of people are getting laid off in the restaurant section, and you know they got their bills to pay. And if you live out your van and you're in the restaurant industry and they cut your hours, you won't be in bad shape because you don't have to pay that big rent. The biggest thing you pay by living out your van or RV is probably gas, and gas prices are pretty nice right now. So, you know, I always say simple living is the key. I always worship it. I swear by it, and they are DIY, especially DI motherfucking Y. Oi, DIY, punk rock DIY. Always DIY. I always recommend. I'm big on that. Everything I do myself. In fact, let me show you something what I'm making. You know the NS, I don't know what. Well, the masks, those masks that people are buying. I can't find them anywhere. So you know what I'm gonna do? Let me show you something. There you go. These. My dog's on the. Oh, this is my dog. They're wondering what's going on, and you're probably wondering why I have these bras. I'm going to make my own masks. Yes, that's why I'm DIY, bitches. This is why I'm DIY. I'm gonna make masks. Oh, where you going, Scrappy? He took one. He was on. Go ahead. Where you going with that? You're a female. You don't need one of those. Where you going with that? Anyway, that's why I have this. And where is it? There you go. And that's why I have that. I'm gonna sew it myself and make my own masks. Make my own masks. I'm gonna cut it in half. So with 2 bras, and I went to a thrift shop for that. I paid $2 each, $2.99 each. I got that one and the other one over there. So I have 2 I got. So that means I got 4 masks. And like I said, you can do this yourself. But anyway, it's all about alternative living. Let's go back to where we're going. What's he doing? No good again, Scrappy? Scrappy, you again? Don't you start, you know. Don't you start. He wants to get my video. What the? You going? You going, eh? You going to my video? He's saying at me. Anyway, back to where we were. Sorry about that, guys. Got distracted. So, you know, that's more or less it. So I think people who live out their vans are going to be better off because we don't have much bills. And plus, the ones, especially the van people who live out their vans who are off the grid. I'm off the grid myself. I have solar panels. I have generator power. I got my generator. I got my tank is full. And I always said that in my other video. Take sure your tank is full in your vehicle, so you can get the fuck out of Dodge if you have to get out. I don't think it's gonna be that crazy anyway, but you never know. The way things are crazy today, you don't know. But just in case, I'm ready. I'm ready, you know, and that's it. You know, people are hoarding. Hold on there. People are hoarding a lot of food. They don't need to hoard a lot of food because the food chain is still running good right now. So, because I know I work in retail myself. I was busy last night. I worked till 10 o'clock last night, stocking up the frozen stuff, so like in the shelves and stuff. We have tissue, we have paper, we have stuff left, and people keep hoarding stuff. So that's why the stores have a new rule now. They open up early and let the elderly and older people go in the stores first. It's not fair. They're the ones who are more at risk at this. You know, so that's about it really, you know. So I think people who live out their vans or RVs or live alternatively or live off the grid or in the countryside, they're in better shape than people who pay a lot of high rent, pay mortgages, and pay bills. And the rich as well, they're okay. They'll lose money, but they'll be just fine because they got millions of dollars anyway, billions and billions. The people, I'm sorry to say, like I said before, who are going to pay are the middle class. The middle class always pays a price for everybody. They bear the brunt. Not to mention the people who live off the government, like I said before, which is what my title of video is about. Don't live off the government, guys. Don't live off the government. Be self-sufficiency. Self-sufficiency is the key. I always worship that. That's why I save, I budget, I'm out of debt because of it. That's what I'm about. That's all it's all about. And you do that, you'll get out of it. We'll get out of this together. We'll get out of this. I promise you, we'll get out of this. This is not the first of crisis going on, and it won't be the last. More will come. You know, everything can't be nice every day. Things are going to go down, up, down, up. It's life. You got to prepare for the downsides. Most people are not doing that, and this is why we have the problems today. So anyway, I think that's all I got to say. Wait a minute, what's he doing? Scrappy, what are you doing? You're not going to wear them bra, are you? You can't wear that bra. Seriously? Anyway, guys, with that, I'm out. Keep it nice, keep it sweet, and keep it bloody well. Oi! And DIY. Right, Scrappy? Tell the people on YouTube, DIY. What's wrong with him today? What's wrong with you? God, what a life. Anyway, I'm out. See you later, guys.